Hello guys and welcome back to another video on my channel. Now today it's a match preview. It's Bristol City versus Luton Town, and how good does it feel that we are at a point in the season where we've got nothing to play for. We can't go down, we can't go up really, and it's just a joy to spend another year in the Championship. We've progressed very well this season. Not many teams thought we would progress as well as we have done this year, but isn't it beautiful to see that Luton are currently 12th in the Championship, above the likes of Stoke, Derby, Nottingham Forest. It's brilliant to see, some of these clubs who are below Luton, they should be embarrassed, they should be ashamed of themselves, because a team like us with our budget, there's no way we should be above them in the table, but we are. We're doing extremely well since Nathan Jones has taken over at Luton, and fair play to him. Fair play to the owners, the players, all stepping up, improving Luton Town Football Club. We're just progressing year after year. But with this game against Bristol City, just like all the other games from now to the end of the season, both teams don't have anything to play for, really. This game's all about whether or not we want to try a different system, try different players, different personnel. It's just, we can experiment a little bit, Will we see different players play in this game? There's been a few arguments that the likes of Dion Pereira should start, the likes of Joe Morel should start, just giving different players chances from now until the end of the season. Because as we all know, at the end of the season, there's going to be a massive rebuild job. I think, a lot of players who are out of contract will be leaving, players out of contract, are they going to get new deals or not? So they've got to prove themselves from now until the end of the season. So fingers crossed we see a good performance against Bristol City, but deep down the game doesn't mean anything really for Luton. Obviously we want to finish the season as strong as possible, and we want to finish as high as possible, so we can set ourselves a benchmark for next season. For me, I always look at it and go, right, can we do better? Can we finish higher in the league than the previous season? So if we finish 12th, for example, in the Championship this season, I then want to finish in the top 10 next season as the next objective. So fingers crossed Luton can do that, but we have to find out where we do finish this season. Overall, Bristol City, we did beat them in the home fixture. They did have a lot of players out injured. I'm not too sure if a few of those players have recovered back. I think they're a lot more stronger than they were previously. They're obviously under the new management of Nigel Pearson as well. They've got a former Luton Town player. Called Tyrese Bakinson. So hopefully he doesn't cause any problems. He's on good form recently. He's got a cracking goal against Wycombe Wanderers. That goal doesn't get talked about enough due to the fact that Akinfenwa scored. But it was a cracking goal. He scored 2 goals, I think, in his last 3 games. So he's on a bit of form, but in the home game, he did cost Bristol City because his poor back pass was read by Dewsbury Hall, and Dewsbury Hall ended up taking advantage of that and scoring against Bristol City. Hopefully he can score again against them. I know Pelly likes a goal against Bristol City. He scored last season, a really good strike there. So overall, I'm quite positive for this game against Bristol City. It's really hard to say because there's not much to talk about, honestly. This is a nothing game. I think if both teams had the choice not to play it, they wouldn't play it, because what's the point? It's a nothing game, But, I don't even know what I'm chatting about now, I'm just waffling a little bit. But I'm positive. 3 games unbeaten in the Championship. I would like us to continue that unbeaten run. Let's finish the season as strong as possible, as I've already mentioned. Clean sheets at the back. We've been defending quite well. Good defensive performances against the likes of Watford and obviously Reading. So we can't play any more harder teams really. Every team now we're playing against teams around us in the table. So fingers crossed, Luton put in a decent away performance. We do love a 1-0 away win. I think it's going to be 0-0, if I'm being honest. I want us to play the same system as we have been, the 4-3-3, play it attacking, give it a go, press, just put a bit of fight, that determination, that passion in the team. and fingers crossed we get something. Would I change the lineup? No. To be fair, we get a week off, so, well, we don't play until the following Saturday, so I don't see many changes getting made for this Bristol City game. So I think Luton will play pretty much the same side, really. If Nathan Jones does make a change, I can only see 1 or 2 changes, if I'm being honest. But overall, I just think it's going to be the same starting 11 that played against Reading midweek. So yeah, that's my overall thoughts for this Bristol City game. There's not much to talk about, as we all know, which is a good thing. You know, it's a great thing that Luton are nowhere near the relegation places. That's what we wanted before the season started, and that's what we have got, which is obviously great to see. But let me know down in the comment section of this video, what is your score predictions? What's your predicted 11s for this game against Bristol City? But yeah, that's the end of the video, guys. Make sure you're following me across all my social media, and I'll see you guys in the next video.